Brian Powell of I Run Far here with François D'Haene after his second place finish at the 2022 Hardrock. How are you?
Not that bad.
No?
No. Cool. It was a very long day, but I'm happy to do it again and to have do it on one way and that year in the other way. So
as they say, now you're a true hard rocker.
Yeah, and it was a long day. I felt not so good after the ride. I had some stomach problem and issues, so I have to stop many times, and it was crampy in all the descent and flat parts. So I have to take my time after Ure, and I was a bit disappointed. But like me, that's ultra. It's not always easy.
No.
So you have to adapt, and I really want to see the finish line. So I have to take my time and come back slowly. And it was a bit strange because my legs felt so good and I was able to catch them again. But in each descent and each time I have to stop. So for me, it was a bit of tiredness. But finally, I think the time was not so bad at the finish line. And I have to enjoy that day with Kilian and Dakota. It was very nice to run with them. And you always expect some like better shape or something like that, but I was happy to be able to adapt myself and to finish it, and it was a very nice party over there with all this community, and this race is such a special place, and I was so happy and lucky to be there, and so I'm so sad it's already finished.
Yeah. From looking on the outside, it didn't look like you had a challenging day. Just your times where you were consistent, you were with, at least at the checkpoints, almost always with Kilian and Dakota. How did you work through the mental challenge of not feeling well for so long?
It was hard at the beginning because it was really challenging, the descent from Krugers to Ure, because when you have cramp and that guy were fast on that part, and I know that if I let them dropping me, after it will be a long day for me alone. So I have to stay with them, but it was really hard mentally, and it was okay. You have to go with them to Ure, and then you have to take your time. And mentally, it was at the beginning, it was hurting a lot because I say, okay, maybe you say bye to the win and to the race, but you have to take care of you. It's always like 90k to go, so it's not nothing at all.
Did your stomach ever recover?
Not that good, but it was strange because I have like some, I don't know, say diarrhea issue, so I have to stop
diarrhea.
I have to stop many times, but anyway, and cramp in the descent, but it was able for me to eat and drink and continue.
So not nausea.
Not nausea.
Okay.
So I think that was one good point. And I have to say, okay, mentally it was hard, like for during 3 hours to say, okay, I'm so sad I cannot continue with that. But anyway, I keep moving and not that bad. So I will do that, and I'm there for that. So try to enjoy it, but it's take 2 to 3 hours to say, okay, it was not the day that you were expected, but finally you are here, and so you have to do that. And I think this is really the art of ultra, to adapt yourself and to be able to finish and to change your mind and your focus during the race. It's not easy, but you have to do that, otherwise you never finish an ultra race. So I think it's very important, and that year was like that, and it was a good year.
It was a good year. Before the race, you talked a little bit about how often in long ultras you'll be running with the top runners, and maybe someone will start to fall off, and you talk. It didn't seem that way this year. Who made a move, and when? When did it become a running strong together to actually fighting for the win?
We were. Dakota have a very good race. After Ure, maybe a bit too good race after Ure. He was too much optimist, and then it was hard for him. But then he changed his mind. He can focus again on that race, and he have a good third place, I think. I don't know if you already made an interview with him, but I'm sure he was happy about it.
He is very happy. His result he wanted.
And I think it's true. And but with Kilian, I think he have not the best feeling of his life during that race too. And so we have to do it together, and I have a pacer after Chairman Ricky Gates. He paced Kilian earlier, so we made a good night all together at 3, and yeah, we have we're able to discuss and have a good pace and keep moving, and then we have to make the race. So yeah, it was a bit. Kilian in the descent on Cunningham tried to drop us, and so I said, maybe I have to try to do something, but it was a bit hard for me with my stomach, and so in the descent I was able to catch him, and then I was thinking, yeah, my muscle looks not so bad, even it's not maybe less than him, so I have to try something else. And then in the other ascent, he take his pacer at Cunningham, and she was very strong.
Yeah.
And they were able to move like 30, 45 seconds in front of me during all the ascent.
Which is a long time. It's
after, because Cunningham is
800, 900 meters vertical,
and after 20 hours.
Yeah, and only 40 seconds. That's not that much of a game.
And we push in each turn. We have a very good race here. And then at the top, they were just like together, and they go so fast in the downhill. And I tried to do my best, but they were together, and I was not able to follow. And then I take like 2-3 minutes, and then I said, okay, I have to finish and enjoy the finish line. And I know, with Kilian and on the rocky trail in the descent, it's Kilian. So I think I was not so far and not so bad. But if I have to beat him, it's not in the last downhill. It could be earlier and earlier. I can't this year.
And you tried on the climb. If you were to beat him, it would have been then, yes.
Yeah. But it was. I was so happy to run with him. I think he have a good day with me. We push it together. We enjoy to be together, because since 2017 we were not able to race each other. So even not just race each other, share it together and do it well together, because I think he was happy with his time. So I think we have a good year together. It was very nice to share it with him. It's a nice guy, and I was so happy to have that race with him in Dakota. And I'm so happy for them and for the results.
Kilian was saying that how much he enjoyed the fact that you're working hard the first 90 miles. Yes, you're not jogging, but that you were both able to then push, like, not that you were fighting each other, but you both had that ability.
Yeah. It's so nice when you move well in the mountain, you are able to discuss and play, and you are doing well. It's such a pleasure and such a good moment. And during, like, I think, yes, for me, like during 18 hours, I have this feeling that, okay, he's here, I can catch him 2 minutes. It's not so it's very interesting.
Yeah. You really did objectively have a good day. You broke the old clockwise course record by quite a lot. Like, how does that feel in comparison to setting the course record last year in the other direction? Was there a better performance one day or the other?
Yeah, I think last year I was a very good feeling, and I think in that direction we can do a bit better and faster, but it's not maybe the goal, and it's the time is interesting, but the condition can change everything.
Hours.
So yes, yesterday we were very lucky about the rain and everything. We had just a big storm, but short storm. So it was, I think, good condition, a bit wet.
Not too hot?
Not too hot. Yeah, in Uray a little bit, but it was nice. So yeah, I think, yes, the time was good, but I'm sure in that way you can do a better time. But it's okay, but I'm not sure it's the purpose of this community in that race.
But you can still.
But you can always increase your time and do it better. But I was really happy to put last year. I was not thinking, hey, less than 24 hours. It's hard, and I did it twice and back to back. So I'm so happy.
You said we can run faster in the other direction. Does that mean you'll maybe put your name in the lottery again?
Yeah, sure. I would like to do it again 1 year, but maybe I need time to recover, and maybe it could be interesting that some other people can do it. So maybe next year I won't apply. I cannot maybe apply every year, but of course I would like to come back 1 year, and maybe with Jim, if he was able to win, if he would be able to win UTMB this year, then we can focus on some other stuff. It would be so interesting to come back here with him, because even with him in Dakota last year, it was just such a good memories to have them on board, and so it's good.
Cool. Is this the end of your season, or will you race again?
Yeah,
Or race or have an adventure?
It's not the end of the season.
No?
No. We are just in July, so yes. But it was a big goal of my season, of course.
Yeah.
And I will be there in Reunion Island in October.
Yeah.
And before I have some race in France with the brother of my wife, Échappée Belle. It's a very technical one, and we will do it twice. So it will be for us a good challenge to do it together.
Yeah.
Like duo. I don't know if it's good English word.
But as a partner,
it's
yeah.
team
Okay.
race,
Yes.
And then we organize our first event with my wife in.
I was going to ask you about that. Yeah. So
in
you're going to be a race director.
Yeah. So it will be
race.
It's a race, but it's not a race.
It's an event.
It's more an event. It's more about experiencing ultra trail and give my experience and share it with people.
Yeah.
There will be only 25 team of 3 people. So even if it's only 25 team of 3 people, it's already a big stuff for me. It's the first edition, so we will try to make a good one and a nice one. So it will be 9, 10, 11 September this year.
And
it's not that far.
Yeah, it's multiple days. There's a lot of, it's complicated in that it's not just a race. It's an event with other aspects.
We made many activities, a good bivouac, try to make some local food, everything, and people could enjoy it. I hope so. And so I will give you more details.
I wait to hear more about it. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thanks for being there.
Yeah.